I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach. And up against him, it's David Benavidez. He's 6'2" with a reach of 74.5 inches.
Nobody knows who's...
The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Benn, one of the greatest English champions of all time. This legendary middleweight fights out of London, England. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age of 16 years.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Misses with the jab. How about that time counter shot? You don't want to trade shots. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
And when it's not just a win for some fighters, they need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Benn in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to...
like that, I'm happy.
Here we go. It's round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Nigel Benn has been rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he scores with the counter. When you're fighting a counter-puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter-puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Insane action. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about... He cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell's...
Come on.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Beast.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Can the dark, heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Perfect counter lands. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just the same again.
Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is... Oh, no! Nigel Benn in big trouble. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow...